how's it going, my ambitious entrepreneurs? This is Johnny back at it again with another episode. Basically, um, about stock trading strategies and how to find some of these stocks to invest in, your price range and all of that. Typically me, I'm now trading on larger cap stocks, but um, back then I also used to trade on penny stocks, is what they call it. Things that would rise from $1 to $8. So you could imagine if you invested $1,000 and it turns to $8. I've even had some times where it went from $1.40 to $15, and that makes me 1,000 to 15,000. So we'll go on about that, and I'll also explain one strategy that I like to use. I won't give out all my strategies until I have some kind of curriculum, but I'll explain one strategy and also how to find some stocks in your price range that may be, up on the up and rise, and maybe it could be potentially a stock that you would like to invest in. So let's go on and explain about that. So one of my buddies hit me up and he was basically like, "Hey, bro, it'd be cool if you show some tips of how you know what kind of stocks to invest in, or how do you find these stocks?" And many times I find these stocks, and you know, these are companies that have been here a long time, and a lot of these stocks, rise from $1 or $2 to $10 frequently, Either it could be from earnings, for catalysts from news. So catalyst is a big thing in stocks, So stocks, every stock has a catalyst. Either it be good news or bad news about it. Earnings, sometimes some pharmaceutical companies are coming out with vaccinations, or for example, or the cure for HIV or something like that, something weird like that. And they have things like that, catalysts that definitely uprises the stock. So first thing you would need is a scanner on your system. So we'll show you that. All right. So me myself, I just like to use what I already have. And it's TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade has it all. It has a stock chart, it has a scanner, so I don't need to be fiddling around back and forth. Now, there are a couple choices you can use. You can use Trade Ideas, which cost, or there's other free websites that I used to go to, which was, I believe it was FinViz. But first, before I go on about FinViz, we'll talk about how to use the stock chart scanners for the stock scanners for TD Ameritrade. So first thing you would want to do is basically, I don't know if you can see it here, on this menu here, you'll have your, monitor, trade, analyze, scan, market watch, charts, and so on. So definitely we would put scan. Boom, and we would scan. And basically, stocks would, this is the parameters of, your high and low, minimum and max. And basically, you can find stocks that change, on the open. Let's say the minimum is $1, and then we'll put the maximum here. Oh, maximum here, $10. And then basically the volume, you could insert the volume, basically how much volume is going in and out of the stock. And typically you would want a stock that's moving a lot volume, because you don't want the stock to going consolidating. You want a lot of people buying and selling, because you don't want to get in a stock and then you try to sell it and then ain't no one buying it. So definitely that's something that you would want. So myself, I would just put a million, and then probably the minimum is, I'll probably put $1 million there. And then the percentage change. You could put the percentage change, and definitely, we would want positive gains. I mean, you could go negative gains too if you are planning on shorting the stock. But for a beginner, I plan you to practice on the stocks that are are more long biased. So, and then we would adjust the parameters of the maximum of the percentage, and we'll just go with 340 million, whatever. So, and then after putting in those parameters, you just basically hit scan, and all these stocks here will come up, each one, and it'll tell you the last price it was at, net change, and how much the percentage change per stock happened. And these are all the ticker markers on the left side, basically the symbols, so you can insert the ticker marker into the chart platform, so you can understand what happened with the stock that day, and you can click on the news so you can understand why did that stock go up. And there's many stocks that went up today alone, and that's only in a parameter of 50. The listing of 50. Let me put like 500 on there and put scan. And here, this is out of 101. So I'm pretty sure you can find all these stocks here and invest in them and see what you can do and see what your money can do. And you'd have to do research on all these stocks yourself, of course, because you'd have to do research on these because, you definitely want to know what you're getting into. And if you look closely, you can see a lot of these stocks has changed already, 20%, 84%. And that's like LXRX. So that's pretty cool, And if you invested in that time, man, you probably put 1,500 and it turned up to, well, let's see right now. We can see where it basically moved up on. So we're gonna type that in, LXRX, onto the chart, and we'll basically see how much it moved, when it moved, and how fast it moved. We'll go by per 5 minutes. So just this morning alone, it was at $4.17. And then it rose all the way to $7 in a matter of an hour and 45, 6:30 to, what was that? About to be 10? What? Yeah. So about in a matter of 3 hours, yes, it rose that much. So had I invested, and bought like, I don't know, 100 shares of this, be $400, let's say, and not 100 shares, but yeah, let's just say we did $400, and then it went up to 7. That's 400 turned into 700. Vice versa, if you put in 4,000, it would have turned 4,000 into 7,000. So definitely, that was a good stock to invest in. But see, I definitely would have got out a long time ago, because I would have went here to $4 and it hit its all-time high right here at 610, and I would have got out of there because it's showing me at that time it was hitting the upper EV WAP, and it started to show it started to lose its momentum. So definitely I would have got out, which was a $2 gain in a period of 50 minutes, which I would have been fine with that, 50 minutes. I'm not complaining. If I made $200 in 50 minutes, or $2,000 or $20,000, vice versa, I would have just been very happy with just that alone. So, that's one perfect way just to find out what stock is moving, how to scan for them, and how to look for them. All right, so let's say you don't have TD Ameritrade and you're trading on a different platform. and you just want to look for stocks and scan for them. And you want to do it for free. You don't want to pay for a company trade ideas, and you're just starting off. Well, where I first started off was finviz.com. You basically go in here and you type in all the parameters. It's a little bit more difficult to go through, but you just go to screener, and basically after you go there, you'll have ads popping up because obviously it's free. And yeah, you go to exchange and you would type in any, because that's the stock exchange, and you would want to put in the parameters on, let me see, target price, I guess you could put 10% above whatever your target price is, and see what it comes out. Earnings date, you could put that too if you want to. Let me see, I haven't used this in a while, so I'm definitely just looking at it just like you guys. Average value, let's say over 1 million. And relative value, no, we don't need to do all that. Price range, you could put under, I don't know, what is that? We'll just put under $20, and basically, boom, there you go. A float, you definitely want over, let's just put over 1 million, definitely. And there you go, boom. Now we have all these companies that today they moved, I guess, significantly, but nothing too crazy. You got 8 pages full of this, and you can sort through all the ones you want to invest in. And this is just a scanner that basically scans through the stock exchange to find your parameters, things that moved in certain percentage range and how much they move by, and definitely you can, these are the tickers, signals, and you can look at them and see which one works best for you. And I guess, yeah, you scroll over it and they got a little, oh yeah, look, they got a little chart you can set up. You could definitely do a candlestick here and do a daily chart or intraday. Oh, I guess, see, the more sophisticated you get to, you got to start paying for it though, see? So, definitely don't want to get too sophisticated. But yeah, here goes another stock that I guess today was, I'm not sure how much did move by. I could check it out here. And I guess today it moved by $2.72 by $2.83. So I definitely wouldn't really, it still made some gains, but I just wouldn't be, you can't find me trading that stock. That's just not enough. So what's this other one that came up? This other one here showed that it moved 16%. And okay, that's AHT. So let's see how that looks like. I'm gonna put it on my scanner here. And yeah, it moved up by, what is this? $2.54 to $2.91. Now some people, that's not, it don't look like a lot. But if you invested $2,560 here from the opening, and it goes up to $295, how much did you make? You made dang near, what is that? It could be $400 if you invested $2,500 here and it goes up to $29. that's a $500, $400 profit. I mean, you know, and that's pretty decent to me. You know, I definitely would like that, and especially if you're just learning with the stocks, and all of a sudden just stuff jumps up on you, and see, you could basically scan all these companies and look at them. You know, these are companies that are trying to make it, billionaires trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, myself, I definitely don't don't mind investing in these people. You know, I mean, definitely do your research before you just invest in a random company. But you know, you got oil companies, you got, you know, gold companies, I think gas, all kinds of stuff, gambling companies, and all these guys right now, man, you know, can be good. It could make your future. So definitely, these are stocks that how I find my stocks and how I look into it. You know, I hope that it helps. Basically, how this definitely works with my strategy of trading is, I scan and look for my stocks that I invest in, and in conjunction, look them up on the charts and see if these stocks is worth trading in. See if it ever hit this all-time high before. I definitely don't ever want to be trading in stocks that, you know, that are on the lower, you know, basically losing momentum. They're getting lower and lower each month, each year, you know, unless something drastically changes it and it causes a reversal in it. But definitely that is how I use my strategy. One of my strategies is basically looking up these stocks, putting them on a chart scanner, and looking at how it performed last year, the year before, and you know, or is it starting to reverse from its all-time low to a upper high, causing it to make it a V shape, or is it still on a downward slope? And definitely, that's what I use these stocks stock charts and scanners for, you know, and I look at how the pattern looks overall in a year or month and so on. So I definitely hope that this helped with you guys. You know, I will definitely be coming out with more, you know, content, more information about whatever it may be that come up to my mind. Or if you guys have any questions, just let me know, you know, hit me up. Please like and subscribe. Definitely support the boy, and I appreciate every one of you viewers, you know. And if you find something that you dislike, let me know in the comments. You know, let me know what I can work on, because this is definitely something new to me, and I hope that it helps us all. Thank you guys, and stay ambitious. Till next time.